From beautiful North Hollywood, California, it's Flashback Tonight, starring Delius. Tonight, from In Living Color, Tommy Davidson.
But our first guest is a comic genius. He's been in the business for over 3 decades. His most biggest TV show was a little show called In Living Color, Ace Ventura, and my favorite of all, Booty Call. Put your hands together for our first guest, Tommy Davidson.
Party now!
I always saw in our center, you can never sit down before the guests. It's like, when you go, sit down, man, sit down. Man, thank you for coming.
Man, give it up.
Oh, no.
I get to talk first.
Okay.
I get to talk first.
Go for it.
How long was it ago we met?
Like 23 years ago?
23 years ago, a good friend of mine that grew up in my project in D.C. said he got a fantastic singer. You got to meet him. So I met him at his apartment. We sang, I rehearsed him, told him what I knew, you know, and he followed through. Yeah. And the rehearsal went good because he had no furniture.
He had nothing.
He was all over that place.
Tommy was literally the first person I met when I moved to LA within a couple of days. And he took me out to Jerry's Deli over in Woodland Hills, I think it was. It was, and he paid for it too. Right? That's how I knew he was good people.
Yeah. I went broke that night.
So Tommy, man, you've been in the business for over 3 decades and you're like a classic comedian. How has the entertainment industry changed now from when you first started?
Well, basically, you know, we had to go to clubs. We had to go travel around the country to get people to know us. But now you got the internet, so all you basically got to do is like drop kick a rat. and if you get enough hits, you'll blow up.
Yeah.
So we didn't have that.
You know, I always want to ask a comedian, has there been a joke that you thought was the most hilarious joke? You practiced it in front of your mirror, laughed to yourself, and then you got on that stage and did it, and it was like crickets?
I didn't allow the crickets to cricket. When I do a bad joke, I just keep moving. Yeah.
Is that the key?
Yeah, I just go, hey, so what's up?
What was that joke? Do you remember any joke like that?
I don't remember it because I moved so fast.
It moved so fast? You forgot it that quickly. Living Color, man. Who remembers Living Color? Living Color was one of the most iconic shows. And it's still funny. I was watching the other day for research. I'm still laughing at those jokes if it's the first time I've seen them. Why do you think this still translates?
I think because that show was actually really funny. Like, it was really actually funny. A lot of people had laugh tracks. You know, we couldn't stop laughing when we did the show.
I bet.
You know? And now, you know, there's shows on TV about selling lamps. You know, and I call it animal crackers. There's guys chasing alligators and stuff. So,
what is this?
Yeah. That's a time delay joke. But yeah, we just worked our butts off, and we just loved each other, man. We just really, really loved making people laugh. We come from TV.
Yeah.
You know, we come from music. We come from movies. We just are fans of everything, so we all came together. And it just worked. It was magic.
What was the audition like for that? How do you find Jamie Foxx, Tommy Davidson, Jim Carrey all in one? How did they do that?
Keenan Ivory Wayans. Yeah. I mean, a genius. He knows jokes like you don't know what. He knows how to make things funny, but most of all, he's like Professor X in the X-Men.
He's bald.
Yeah, he's bald.
Okay.
He's bald. He wasn't bald then. He had the whole Maurice White afro.
Okay.
Yeah. But what he did was just like Xavier did. He took all these comics that were like mutants and put them on one team. Because we were all out there in the clubs. All of us knew each other. We had been working for about 5 years, 6, even more, together in the clubs. And so he brought us all together for the show.
Was the competition like tough? Did you guys write your own sketches, or did they write them all, or was it a tough competition to get your sketch on the show?
Yeah, it was really, really hard because everybody, you know, I got jokes. Hear me. Hear me now. Come on, don't want my friends to see me now. Hey, Keenan, I got friends and stuff now. You know, but it was competition, but the good kind.
Yeah.
What you guys didn't see was when we did something that wasn't funny, because we would laugh at each other all week. We would kick you under the bus.
Right.
But we were a team. It was the writers and it was the actors. We were all one team.
Yeah.
It was great.
What was your favorite sketch? I'll tell you what I think of my favorites.
My favorite sketch was probably Sweet Tooth Jones. Sweet Tooth Jones was a karate. Yeah. Karate, protecting your body, or sugar bear, lottie dottie.
One of my favorites was Funky Finger Productions. Here's my, hold on, BAM! Now, ignore the writing on the front. My address is in the back in Cran. Now, don't call up the 12. My grandma's not home. You know,
nice.
Hilarious.
Nice.
That one and the stewardess on the plane. I can just finish the menu.
Yeah.
I can take you here,
Or I can
put
take
it
you
there.
here, put your ribs here, and then throw your ass out the window. That's what I can do.
That was my favorite.
Like Captain Crunch, bitch.
All right.
I don't know where that came from, but it just sounded good.